what is science about? I'm a scientist. Science is about looking for the truth. And this is the truth.
Yossi Sheffi calls me a terrorist. He claims people like me make MIT unsafe for Jews, and he presents himself as a scientist searching for the truth. The next videos share some of the data that document Sheffi's war on the truth about anti-genocide activism and about Jewish people at MIT. My January article in the MIT faculty newsletter already documented some of his racist, sexist, and hateful campaign months before his book appeared. Now look closely, take screenshots, check the sources, then decide, is this science in search of truth or propaganda in service of genocide?
Will Sussman was a brilliant computer scientist. He's in the middle of the doctoral work. He wants to get a PhD in computer science at MIT. Computer science at MIT is one of the most sought after department of MIT. You can imagine AI at MIT, quantum computing. He was harassed mercilessly by a 10-year professor who is professor of linguistics and created a class on Zionism and Palestine. He was, by the way, to say that he's a terrorist, really.
Sheffi calling me a terrorist without any evidence is reckless and dangerous, especially as he evokes his families and his own service in armed forces, Haganah, Mossad, and IDF, which have been described as inflicting terror. So Sheffi is engaged in reality-bending character assassination, not science. Next, Sussman and malinfection.
He called him in class, in front of people. This is an example, and call him by name, of Zionist mind infection. He was leading some of the students who were demonstrating, and they were starting to threaten his life. There were death threats. He lived in New York, in Long Island. His parents just said, look, come home. That's it. He had to leave his studies, never got a PhD, and completely changed career trajectory.
Again, Sheffi's search for truth collapses into propaganda. Sussman was never in any of my classes. I never named Sussman in class. Malinfection is Nurit Peled Ilanan's term. The other work that Sussman attacked is Holly Jackson's master's thesis at Columbia. Sussman himself publicly explained why he left MIT, not because of me. A real scientist checks facts before publishing. Sheffi didn't. Perhaps that's why his book is self-published.
Yossi, did you ever go eye to eye with these anti-Semitic professors?
Eye to eye? I don't know. Certainly in writing. There's a faculty newsletter, and I wrote a lot of stuff. I wrote, there are an avalanche of anti-Semitic, anti-Zionist writing, and I try to respond to them. One of them, the latest one, is this awful guy, Michel DeGraff, that I described in my book, wrote the whole bunch of lies about me in the faculty newsletter.
A bunch of lies, Yossi Sheffi? So name one. I've documented your historical amnesia, your grammar erasing Israel's genocide in Palestine, and your own complicity in that genocide. When students cited documentation of sexual violence by the IDF, you accused them of, quote, making up lies. My article brings evidence. You bring insults. Please identify the lies if you can.
Hamas supporters just kept staying there, dancing, cheering, yelling, the usual from the river to the sea, Palestine is ours, Edbah al-Yahud, kill the Jews.
Sheffi says MIT's anti-genocide students were Hamas supporters who created Jew exclusion zones and even called to kill the Jews. Those are explosive accusations. So where is the evidence? Who said it? When? Were they actually MIT students? And here's the absurdity. MIT Jews for Ceasefire helped build the encampment? Are they too Hamas supporters? Are anti-Zionist Jews somehow not real Jews? Again, Sheffi calling us terrorists without evidence is reckless and dangerous. Don't take his word for it. Demand proof. Let's not be fooled by his propaganda passing as science.
They took part of campus, the main entrance to MIT, or did the encampment like in other places where Jews were not supposed to go. This is unbelievable.
Jew exclusion zones, yet another smear that collapses on contact with reality. In the next 4 videos, watch the Zionists and the anti-Zionist Jews right inside the encampment.
Tonight is the second night of Passover. For those who have never celebrated, Passover, or Pesach, is a Jewish holiday where Jews recall the story of our exodus from Mitzrayim. The story of Passover shapes our values as Jews, and it is, therefore, always political. The stories we tell and the morals we take from them matter. As we move through this Seder, we will be exploring what it means to celebrate Passover during an ongoing genocide, what it means to tell stories of Jewish displacement and persecution as the Palestinian people have their land colonized in the name of quote-unquote Jewish state.
They took part of campus, Lobby 7, the main entrance to MIT, or did the encampment where Jews were not supposed to go. This is unbelievable.
Hello, I'm here with MIT Jews for Ceasefire. I'm I'm here to lead in some songs. Ceasefire now. 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 Let Gaza live. 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 Not in our name. Not in our name. Not in our name.
They took part of campus, whether it's the what we call the Lobby 7, the main entrance to MIT, or did the encampment like in other places where Jews were not supposed to go. This is unbelievable.
תקוותנו, התקווה בת שנות 2000. עם ישראל חי!
Maintain a respectful distance. Don't put mics in people's faces. No, stop pointing flags. Stop pointing flags.
80 bucks for the IDF. Thank you, guys.
You can stay if you remain peaceful.
Did the encampment like in other places where Jews were not supposed to go. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, I love you too.
God bless you.
Yeah, you too.
Take care.
God bless you too. Good.
We'll see you in Gaza. We'll see what they'll do to you.
Yeah, we'll see you in Gaza.
9/11?
No? Okay.
ISIS.
ISIS.
ISIS?
No?
No. ISIS is a freedom organization as well. ISIS, Al Qaeda, Hamas. You have all of them?
Please, רצף. I feel unsafe. Can you come and help me?
So this is Michel DeGraff. He's a professor, tenured at MIT, and he's supposed to be de-escalating. And on the other side, he's like videotaping us and like just looking at us like this. Dun, 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 dun.
הבאנו שלום עליכם. הבאנו שלום, שלום, שלום עליכם.
Talia Khan, who is amazing video. She has a Muslim father and a Jewish mother, so she's in a big position. And she tried to talk several times to the president of MIT, to Sally, and was rebuffed. So she went to Congress, and she, I described it in the book. She actually was doing the congressional testimony, but she talked to Congress people. And so the administration vilified her. The administration says she's just a publicity hound. She doesn't care. And the president told me this to my face.
As a Jewish student at MIT, do you feel safe on campus?
You know, honestly, Jake, in the past few weeks, I have not felt safe on campus.
Evenu shalom aleichem. Evenu shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem.
When I say that the president of MIT is not anti-Semitic, this does not extend to many other people in the administration.
Sally Kornbluth is Jewish, actually, the president, right?
She is Jewish, yes. She is
Did
Jewish.
that ever play any role in how you perceived her work or otherwise?
It's not how I perceive her work, but the other side always accused her, and she could not stand it. The other side always accused her of favoring the Jews. She did not at all, on our contrary. So she was trying to bend over backwards, not to. And then did all the stupid talk about Islamophobia and things that didn't exist.
That claim too is reckless. MIT itself has reported Islamophobia, the UN as well. Sheffi makes categorical pronouncements without any regard for the evidence. Scientists investigate, propagandists dismiss. Sheffi is definitely in the propaganda camp. Is that the real MIT?
People usually will not engage me because I'm fast, I'm usually much smarter than they are, and I'm tough. So I stand my ground. And people know it. The reason that people know me is because in faculty meeting, I always call bullshit bullshit. In faculty meeting, most of the faculty are passive. At MIT, the real, what I call it, there's a real MIT and there's the DEI MIT. And there's more and more DEI MIT. It's mostly in social science and in urban planning, a lot of it, but some in science and engineering.
Is it that smart to wage war on truth and deny a live stream genocide? Is a scientist serving propaganda the true MIT? Myself, as a linguist in the DEI MIT that Sheffi despises, I look forward to his calling out any bullshit that I might have missed in my responses to his lies